Good morning, everyone. People are just coming on. We're going to give them a chance. What a beautiful morning it is here in Denver. And while we're waiting, let's just go inside and take some breaths. And this is just a time to catch up with yourself, even though it's morning, that you're having to catch up with yourself. And what does that really mean? To catch up, to get in sync with, to come back to. Because after the dream time and the body is rejuvenated and we come back here, we move into activity so quickly. And the mind moves into activity so quickly. So in meditation, in a way, we are slowing down the mind. And people say, I would like to be in the no mind state. Yes, and the way to be in the no mind state is to begin by slowing the mind down. And that's why we breathe in meditation. And that's why we come back to presence inside, so that we can slow the mind down. Because as the day goes on, there is activity around us. And you always have activity in your mind. As soon as you wake up in the morning, there's activity, and there may be chatter, and there may be obsession. And that's the little mind. And we like to move the little mind away. So this greater sense of who you are can take presence. Moving the little mind away. And in the moment that we move that little mind away, there is relaxation. Yeah. So in the morning, when you wake up, take time in between the two states, coming back to activity. And throughout your day, consider coming back to this relaxed place, coming back to slowing the mind down, so the outside world can begin slowing down. Yeah? Because what you find is that you start racing with activity around you, or you start racing with whatever your mind is thinking. So this is a time we are slowing the mind down. And that allows us to come to presence. That allows us to come into relaxed state. And it allows your energy to naturally expand like we do in these meditations. We focus through visualization to expand. But yet, when you relax, you naturally expand in a relaxed state. So let us begin our meditation for today. And close your eyes, and we are just going to go into meditation today with celebration. Celebration of the day. Celebration of your life. Celebration of those around you. Everyone that comes into your world is everyone around you. Even if they're far away, they're in your world. They're connected to you in celebration to all those you're connected to. In celebration, to all of your animal friends. And the moment we think about our animal friends, we come into happiness, and we come into relaxation. They are a real gift. In celebration of our lives today, we'll take 3 deep breaths through the heart center. And feeling your state of being. How do you be inside? Is your state of being. And already, because we are in celebration already, we are relaxed. We are ready for joy. Some say, how can we be in joy when there's hardship around us? The joy spreads the love. The joy spreads the joy. Yes. In celebration today, we're going to begin with focusing at the root, and the root chakra at the base of the spine. And in celebration of what we are rooted to, what we have identified with, our tribe, breathing the red light, our families, the earth. This is what we're rooted to here. Expanding the red root energy. Allow it to expand and circle around the base of the spine. So it's circling around, it's touching your hips, your sacrum, front and back. And now breathing into the orange navel center, our chakra of enjoyment and abundance. As we move out of survival in the root, we move into abundance in the second chakra. Breathing the orange light, wrapping it around the body at the level of the navel. And now breathing into the yellow solar plexus. And as you wrap the yellow light around your body at that level, you are moving into this true power. This is the power center. True confidence. True strength. True courage. And then the next breath, breathing through the emerald green heart center and sensing the heart as it's vibrating, pulsating this life, this beautiful heart energy wrapping the emerald green light around the body at that level. Expanding into love and compassion, gratitude. We take all the energy from the solar plexus and we allow that to rise up and expand itself in the heart chakra. And now from the heart, we rise into the sapphire blue throat center, breathing the sapphire blue light through the throat, wrapping it around. All the energy from the heart rises into expression in the throat. It rises into the upper chakras with great purpose, expression of the divine. All your creativity flowing freely. In the next breath, we breathe into the emerald, from the emerald green heart, from the sapphire blue throat. We're taking all the energy now and moving it into indigo, third eye. You can feel it rising. Breathing through the third eye and wrapping the indigo light around the head. Into clarity, unity, where both of your poles come together, where there is no longer conflict, and there is insight, inner knowing, intuition. And now from the third eye, we rise into the violet crown, allowing the top of the head to be surrounded by the violet light as the energy opens itself to the universe, to God, to creation. As the door opens, and all the energy from the lower chakras rise up through the crown, expands itself into the universe. And from the universe, the energy comes down into the crown. It pours through all the other chakras, giving you life. Regeneration. And the energy from above connects with the energy from below in the heart center, where our spiritual self and our human self come together in the great heart center. And we see the beautiful petals, beautiful petals of the heart center open. as if they were fresh petals opening, as if the divine light itself were opening those petals. And we're going to take a breath, and upon the exhalation, the divine light, the clear light from the heart expands and fills your entire body. And you're just settling into what it feels like for that divine light to hold you. In the next breath, you're going to expand that light around you a little bit more, maybe 3 to 6 feet around you. Feeling the expansiveness of the divine within you and around you in every direction. In the next breath through the heart, the energy expands itself and fills the room. And again, we take another breath. And the divine light of the heart expands itself into the entire building you're residing in. And in the next breath, the divine light expands itself beyond your home and into your neighborhood. Breathing again, expanding the light throughout your entire city or town. And another breath expands the light throughout the entire state you reside in. And feel the expansiveness, the connection of yourself with the light from your heart as it radiates, as it expands itself through the entire state. In the next breath, we expand the light throughout the entire country. And breathing again, expand the light around the globe, through every continent, over every ocean. The divine light is gently blessing all of the earth, all kingdoms on earth, all people. This gentle rain of the light. And you can just picture yourself. If you were someplace else right now and you just felt this gentle, warm, healing breeze come over you and you just became very calm. And in that moment, you realize, I am being so blessed by the light. Something grand is happening here. That's how it feels. Something happy is happening here. Something calm is happening here. Something peaceful is happening here. And for a moment, the entire earth and all of life is still. We enter the stillness together within ourselves. It is still. And we can see throughout the entire globe that there are other shining lights all over the globe, with those who are meditators, with those who have an open heart. Meditators have an open heart. When meditators pray, their light is shining. When they chant, their light is shining. When they send healing and good intention for others, their light is shining. And we see these lights all over the globe, acknowledging these centers of light and acknowledging yourself as a center of light. And as we connect the lights, there are pathways between the lights, and we are connected. We are communicating from our hearts with each other, from the divine, from divine intelligence. Network of light. And you are part of the network. We are the network. And as we hold this light together, we send intention through the network. And you can see that light in its intelligence moving with consciousness, with intention throughout the entire network. We take a breath and we send the message of peacefulness to all people, to all animals, to all kingdoms on earth. And as we send peacefulness, we are feeling the peacefulness in ourselves. The feeling of the divine is moving through the network. The entire network is feeling peacefulness. In our next breath, we send compassion for ourselves and compassion for each other. May there be the presence and the feeling of compassion throughout the entire earth. And we breathe in the next breath the intention of forgiveness. forgiveness of oneself, forgiveness of each other, forgiveness for our lack of awareness, forgiveness of where we've been, opening the door to renewed energy. In the next breath, we breathe healing through the network of light. Healing energy, healing presence. You feel it in your own light body. The feeling of healing that moves through the network and around the entire globe, that all who are needing healing at this time receive healing. If that be for their physical body, if that be for their mental or emotional body, that there is healing. In the next breath, we breathe the intention of calm. That there is calm. And through the calm, the fear is alchemized. And all people return to calm. In the next breath, we see a world living in perfect harmony with each other. We send harmony, cooperation, collaboration. This energy, this consciousness is the renewed energy for our humanity. We see a world working together in cooperation. And in the next breath, we see a renewed world where all people are living in harmony with the earth. That the Mother Earth can be at peace and at rest, and she can be calm as we are coming back to our nature, working together with nature. So she can rejuvenate and she can bring to us the gifts she desires to bring for our lives to thrive as humanity. In the next breath, we breathe divine love. And the divine love moves gently through the network and wraps itself around the world. That all people are blessed with divine love, returning to their heart, rising above competition, rising above elitism, We rise into the divine love, coming back to the pure nature we were created from. And in our next breath, we send our personal blessing out. We hold all these intentions in the light, in this network. We take a moment to simply hold presence, holding all the intentions that have gone out. And now coming back to your heart center, taking a deep breath through your heart, and allow that relaxed state in your heart and in your body, allowing that to return as all of the intentions are set around us and held by the light. We come back within ourselves, back to joy, back to celebration, knowing that our purpose here is to live in joy, for that is our true nature. And taking a moment to hold intention for your day ahead, allowing this presence to move through your day ahead, knowing that you will have happiness, celebration, and joy as you move through the day, as you are in activity, that you bring this presence with you. And taking one more breath through the heart in gratitude, and then coming back to the room and opening your eyes when you're ready. And sometimes people say, I don't really want to come back. That was just too good. Or, I was just getting there and yeah, let's come back. But the idea is that you were there. And now that reference of there is within you. And you can come back to it at any time in your day, any time in your meditation. And you know, these meditations are on YouTube. You can go back into any one of these meditations at any time. So you can come back and you can remember. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming together today. We will continue our practice every Saturday morning at 9:30 Mountain Time. And we will continue our celebration as we are moving into reintegration. Yeah. With celebration, with the light, with calm, with knowingness, so that you may be at ease when you start going out into the world again. Yeah, at ease. Remember to be in harmony with all viruses, with all pathogens, with all of life around you, because this is life. There's nothing different. We are learning how to be compatible and in harmony with this virus. And you can do that at any time. And so when you go out into the world, you're in celebration of all of life around you, knowing the divine plan is always there, always playing out in your life. All right, take it with you. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.